Many of you have been asking about the Greyhound bus service in Alexandria. Reportedly, Greyhound services are no longer picking up and dropping off customers in the city. KALB has the latest on what really happened.
With a full year, it was horrible. A whole year was horrible.
Greyhound reportedly discontinued operations once again in Alexandria. As of June 19th, Greyhound stopped servicing buses in the parking lot of the Last Stop No. 2 convenience store and gas station over on North 3rd Street.
Can you confirm that Last Stop No. 2 here in Alexandria does not have a gray bus station at all? Or Greyhound bus?
As of June 19th, no more Greyhound bus station here.
According to Greyhound, that spot was intended to remain as the meeting point until a permanent bus station can be completed in the city.
And it's like they won't accept no for an answer. They're still trying to drop off here, but it's not going to no longer be here.
Prior to the Last Stop No. 2 location, Greyhound used the Quick Wash on East Texas Avenue as the site for their bus station. In May of 2024, Greyhound discontinued that service at Quick Wash and says the bus stop would be closed indefinitely. It was not until August 2024 that Greyhound revamped services on North 3rd Street. Greyhound did not respond to our request for comment at the time of this broadcast.
What do you say to those residents that have been using the service?
Well, I mean, a good luck to you. That's all I can say. Because Greyhound does not respect, they're making this money, but they're not putting it out on their passengers. I mean, it's just not worth it. Whoever takes it, that contract, good luck to them. Because, I mean, you know, I have old people that come in. I couldn't even let them stay inside. You know, the old people, or use the bathroom. It was horrible because of the bad ones that outweighed the good ones. You know, it just wasn't worth it. And I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is.
Customers in Alexandria now looking for other Greyhound locations across the Pelican State.
The best bet is either Opelousas or Natchitoches, but not here as of no more.
In Alexandria, for News Channel 5, I'm Colin Vidros.